Medieval India, chapter number 13, the Mansabdari system and the army. Akbar would not have been able to expand his empire and maintain his hold over it without a strong army. For this purpose, it was necessary for him to organize the nobility as well as his army. Akbar realized both these objectives under the means of Mansabdari system. Under this system, every officer was assigned a rank, Mansab. The lowest rank was 10 and the highest was 5,000 for the nobles. The princes of blood received higher Mansabs. Towards the end of Akbar's reign, the highest rank a noble could attain was raised from 5,000 to 7,000, and two premier nobles of the empire, Mirza Aziz Koka and Raja Man Singh, were honored with the rank of 7,000 each. This limit was retained basically till the end of Aurangzeb's reign. The ranks were divided into two, Zat and Sawar. The word Zat means personnel. It fixed the personal status of person and also the salary due to him. The Sawar rank indicated the number of cavalrymen, Sawars, a person was required to maintain. A person who was required to maintain as many Sawars as his Zat rank was placed in the first category of the rank. If he maintained half or more, then in the second category, and if he maintained less, then in the third category. Thus, there were three categories in every rank, Mansab. Great care was taken to ensure that the Sawars recruited by the nobles were experienced and well mounted. For this purpose, a descriptive role, Chehra, of the soldier was maintained, and his horse was branded with the imperial marks. This was called the Dag system. Every noble had to bring his contingent for periodic inspection before persons appointed by the employer for the purpose. The horses were carefully inspected, and only good quality horses of Arabic and Iraq breed were employed. Ideally, for every 10 cavalrymen, a Mansabdar had to maintain 20 horses. This was so because horses had to be rested while on march and replacements were necessary in time of turf. A Sawar with only one horse was considered to be only half a Sawar. The Mughal cavalry force remained as efficient one as long as the 10th and the 20th century. The Mughal cavalry force remained an efficient one as long as the 10-20 rule was adhered to. Provision was made that the contingents of the nobles should be mixed ones, that is, drawn from all the groups, Mughal, Pathan, Hindustani and Rajput. Thus, Akbar tried to weaken forces of tribalism and parochialism. The Mughal and the Rajput nobles were allowed to have contingent exclusively of Mughals or Rajputs, but in course of time mixed contingents became the general rule. Apart from cavalrymen, bowmen, musketeers, bandukchi, sappers and miners were also recruited in the contingents. The salaries varied to average salary of a Sawar was rupees 20 per month. Iranis and Turanis received more. An infantryman received about rupees 3 per month. The salary due to the soldiers was added to personal salary of the Mansabdar, who was paid by assigning to him a Jagir. Sometimes the Mansabdars were paid in cash. Akbar did not like the Jagir system but could not do away with it, as it was too deeply entrenched. A Jagir did not confer any hereditary rights to the holder or disturb any of the existing rights in the area. It only meant that the land revenue due to the state was to be paid to the Jagirdar. The Mansabdari system, as it developed under the Mughals, was a distinctive and unique system which did not have any idea except Mansabdari system can perhaps be traced back to Genghis Khan, who organized his army on the decimal basis, the lowest unit of the command being 10 and the highest 10,000 Toman, whose commander was called Khan. The Mongol system influenced to some extent the military system of the Delhi Sultanate, for we hear of commanders of 100 and 1000 Sadis and Hazaras, but we do not quite know the system which was prevalent under Babur and Humayun. Thank you everyone for tuning in. In the next part, we'll start with the last paragraph on this page, that is page number 159. Thank you. All the best for exams, and do share and subscribe the channel for more videos like this and keep supporting us. Thank you everyone.